Alright, we're on the sail again. We'll see which way we go. Look. Look at this dude. This dude's like level... What? Go, baby. Level 15. Damn. What we do this? Damn. Well, at least they hit. Oh, that was sad. Alright, found a different island. A little thunderstorm here. Try to avoid it. Some good haul. Well, there she goes. Okay, this time I was able to avoid him. Reptiles. Oh, and they have soup. Huh. Oh, damn. I might have a torch.
What do you need?
A light.
Well, don't see why not.
I do rather enjoy puzzles.
Okay.
Sure.
How do you do this without a guide?
It's mine now. Not happening. I could swear we've been... Our orders? Let's go.
Wait, what? Okay, so
Huh? Leave it. Yeah?
oopsie. So don't press that button. Okay, let's get out. Fuck. We're going home. Unseen. No. Puzzle island. Hey. Late summer. Hello. Oh, okay.
A ship! I am saved! Weeks have been stranded here. The Valiant Trading Company sends no one. Unless... Perfetto. You come not a moment too soon. Governor Alvari would have told you that we were searching for Luminous Adra in Pococohara. I worry that Ruano, the local chieftain, gave Captain Bez and my crewmates a false lead.
Uh-oh.
Or didn't know the way himself and was just trying to impress the outsider.
Most likely.
Ugh, this is a terrible place. Why would I go bobbing for reason in shark-infested waters?
You get a pass because I like that one.
Ruano was the last to speak with the captain before she set sail. He squats in the hot northeast of that pitiful market. I would have joined her, but my stomach... something did not agree. Now it is weeks since they should have returned. I'm only the galley cook, not a search party.
I'd say he's one clove short of a bulb.
A cozy for my staring. It is unusual to see one of the locals so outfitted.
More unusual than a dwarf with no sense of direction?
Bargroon. My grandparents gave up their nomadic ways when they moved to the Republics. But I see the appeal of staying in one place, one safe place. Ach, did they not explain when they sent you? Payment is assumed with the company. They are quick to buy what they do not have. The captain left all but the essentials with me. I have sustained myself trading with the villagers. Ekosi, but I'm almost out of ale.
Definitely need water and a lot of stuff.
Trading post. You will come to check with me, yes?
Sure.
Age is no assurance of wisdom. Remember Anna?
Still your
Oh,
tongue.
filthy
Never
lizards.
so surely carry.
An outsider in Tiquara? Who are you, stranger?
The captain.
If you would say, I tell
Oh.
Renga Ruano that the stench of Tiquara will drive away friend and outsider alike. Do you smell it? The words of a skilled hunter. There is no food on this barren island that those monsters do not steal.
Yeah, but how could you say no to those little faces?
Always they circle our village looking for weaknesses. I push the cage with the young ones farther toward the beach, but I smell them even here. Better to keep them under our thumb than sharpening blow darts, I say. A week ago, I tracked the fish to Hoina Ravine, so I challenged the Mataru to a hunting competition. My mother's belt for the brood mother's head.
Ooh.
It is not every day that newcomers land on our beaches. What's Akira? You are perceptive for being outside the tribe. The Ranga orders us to defend his trading post. Otherwise, I would take up my spear. This is sorry work for Mataru, I say. Understand, they are animals. You must rely on blades, I say, not words. Hunting tales of our ancestors say the brood will scatter when their fish Ranga is killed. No need to chase the children if you cut the head from the mother. The Ranga wanted a trading post. He said it will bring more Valians like the sweaty dwarf. Then they always I stand here. This is no job for the Mataru. We hunt, fight, and lead. Someone must. What is there to hunt on this heap of rock and moss? No game, only Lagofath skulking in Hoina Ravine. Even the antelope know there is no fit home. The grasses are thin and the trees are like a child's bones. Small and soft. Even to build this, we must hike up the mountain for wood.
Wood.
No sign of my shipmates. When we landed on Tikawara, the chief, we feasted, danced, drank, and slept. Only so we could feast, dance, and drink more.
More.
Perco plug on it. Music and ale are medicine for the soul. Even so, they did nothing to soften Anaharu. He said we had come to rob and plunder. He and Nairi turned the villagers against us. After that, we slept on the boat and took turns watching the shore. Except for me. I had to rest and recover, of course. But in the early hours, our lookout Soruano and Anaharu disappeared together. I am sure I do not know. All I heard was that they left the village. And by the afternoon, only Ruano returned. Now no one here will even talk of Anaharu. Suspicious, no? Our captain was eager to leave before the winds changed again. The priestess. She imagines me in the jaws of our fish goddess. I know it. She lurks in the shrine next to that awful statue. I cannot stand her wicked looks, but if she does not scare you, then maybe you talk to her.
Hide Kowiki fruit? I hide nothing.
Damn.
Or will you let good food rot? Does mine look like a full belly, idiot? Question the rest of the Raparu. We all hunger.
Disgrace. Any other Raparu has worked 10 times in a day what you have in your life, and they do not complain.
Never.
Watcher, we can't just let this injustice stand. Do something, or I might. You do? I mean, of course you do.
I say, this outsider speaks her mind like a Mataru. Another outsider. You visit Tikawara in hungry times. For what do you make of this hagfish, huh? Will Tamao confess if I tighten the ropes? Pakeho caught this wretch stealing the last of the Koiki fruit. The tribe was to feast on it for a harvest ceremony.
I stole no Koiki, but I wish I had. I would have hid it somewhere most unpleasant.
You hear this? A second chance we give, and Tamao throws it in our faces.
I say I deserve what others have in plenty. Shade, a full belly, a moment to kneel on cool sands. We stopped being a tribe when Ruanu dragged us into the path of the outsiders. Now we can only save ourselves.
You shame us, Tamao. To return in your next life as a coconut crab would be too kind. Lied and stolen? Akira. When we have food, he takes more than he deserves. He steals baskets and pots, and even
Damn.
a spearhead from a warrior on the hunt. I say there is no person in Tikawara who he has not wronged in some way. Maybe no person in the Deadfire. We would have eaten the last of the Koiki as a tribe. This way, we give our thanks to Kahopa, the eel of life. Now this cannot happen. Our harvest fails because this one puts his empty stomach higher than the gods. Akira, just so. To consume the fruit, seeds, and all. This is how we pray to Kahopa for bounty. I say, missing food is not the problem. Tamao betrays the tribe, dishonors the Raparu, denies all of us Kahopa's mercy. And he will surely wash back into our nets as a mudfish in the next life if he does not tell us where the Kawiki fruit is.
I might have an old primer on Raotayan naval punishments lying around. You could give those a try.
You speak like an outlander, but your face is of the tribes.
Forget I said anything.
Pakeho's word is enough to give Tamao over to the waves.
Perfectly civilized. Go on.
This is our way.
Better to drown as an innocent man than starve with you fools.
Justice does not fill our stomachs or our hearts. It brings the gods no closer to ending this famine. Akira, you would do this? I say, our Raga will dedicate the Feast of the Last Kawiki to your name. Until the Kawiki is found, I will delight in prodding this stubborn eel for answers. You are free to question him in your custom, I say. And Peheko, he tarries often by the beach. Then you must speak with the Ranger. His lodge is at the top of the hill, past the trading post. Nairi also knows much, but she is quiet ever since. Nairi, she tends the shrine in the northwest part of town, near the statue of Ngati. Yes. I am a warrior, like most Mataru. We have little reason to fight on Tikawara. Except when the fishermen drink too much of the dwarf man's liquor. But these are only small fights, not like it was on the island we left before, when the pirates... But what did I say? Tikawara doesn't.
Okay.
Traitor! Gatty's jaws will close around you.
Don't know how long a man could last out here like that.
You look at me for what? To watch me shrivel up in the sun? If only my brain and belly had coordinated. I say I would have tried sooner. Keho hates me because I insult his puny catches of fish. All he does is weigh down his boat. For this, he accuses me. Keho says I was skulking by the drying hut north of the Ranga's home. Akira, this is so.
Okay.
I would have taken the Kohiki, but it was already gone. It is said the Roparu share one empty stomach. Blame any of them, I say. The tribe drives me out like jerky because I am hated, not because I am a Kowiki thief. I have seen better days than this. I labor for the tribe, but our Ranga saves the best of everything for his warriors. For what does a warrior need with a full stomach when we are not at war? Then maybe you ask someone with both I need to conserve.
Okay.
Full tides. Akira. Tamau was creeping around the drying hut where we stored Kowiki for the ceremony, north of our Ranga's home. I grabbed Tamau by the wrist and dragged him to Makumu. We found all of the Kowiki were gone. The snake brought this on himself, I say. Now Makumu will deliver him to Tangaloa's maw, where he belongs. Tamau is the thief. Akira, day and night I catch fish for the tribe. It is said the gods piss on the souls of liars before sending them back to Aora as krill. Tamau stole no Koiki. Kahopa must have made Tamau from sand lice, because he gives nothing to the tribe, only takes. No! Akira, I did not do this. I provide for the tribe, not like that louse Tamau. Tamau is as innocent as a skulking tide-pool worm. He hates the tribe. Pity and charity fill his belly and shell pouch, and he has not strained a muscle to serve anyone but himself. Knowing this does not bring the Kowiki back to the drying hut, but it will help to heal the tribe. No. He wants the Kowiki and the guilty. So do we all, I say. I cannot say if the true thief covered their tracks, since Makumu never looked for clues. But the drying hut? Akira, in his sandals, this is where I would look. Himwihi and the other Mataru found them when they explored the island. Said maybe we train them to build. And if the soil and sea are misers here, then we eat them.
Oh, Captain Stinkfeathers here has choked down his share of Lagofath eggs.
The high tide is stingy with fish, and the low tide even more so.
Pretty good.
Stop this! They will get away!
Uh-oh.
Look out! They escape!
I just want to talk to him.
For what do you open the cage? Now they get away.
I didn't know they could be open there.
One to tell him Wiki.
All right, this time sneaky. Cheap? Oh my god.
They escape.
And it wasn't done by me.
How can this happen? Himwiki will be angry with me.
My eyes are peeled.
Found a cat.
Why not?
Okay.
Step back, all of you.
Uh-oh.
You've all got the wrong idea. I'm waiting for a shipment of sailcloth from the homeland. Is that going to be a problem?
It may.
Then what say you about this? Coded gibberish, or I'm an Orlan.
Damn it. He's about 2 seconds away from starting a brawl. I've got to step in. One against a mob isn't exactly even. Ever heard of a fair fight?
Ha! Company warships blow our canoes to splinters, and you call us unfair? You foreign imps are all the same. As surely as sharks circle spilled blood, this one has been casting an unwelcome shadow on our village.
Uh-oh.
We found coded documents in his quarters, and he defended himself with lies. Outsider spy. Because Rauatai hungers after these isles, like a tiger lurking in the tall grass and whetting its chops.
If you townies are dumb...
Who are you to speak in his defense? And who is your traitor friend who postures like she is not one of us? Harama, we will have eyes on you. Cause no trouble.
I owe you thanks for that, stranger. Now here is a welcome sight. Is that little Ashiza? Hop over here, you old terror.
Ishi town. You don't know where he's been. Captain, this is Harama. We were shipmates on the Flying Buttress.
That's a word for it. You could also say we were...
loyal servants of the homeland. That's enough out of you. Afraid this isn't a social visit. This comes from up high.
Atsura's up to his tricks again, I see. Thank you, Maya. I've been waiting for this. Maya, why is she asking?
Captain, later. I promise we can discuss it later. I guess we're done here. It's been, well, sort of like old times. In a good way.
Especially seeing you coming and going again. When the dust settles, maybe we could...
I'd like that. Ishi misses you something awful.
Say no more. Good luck in your travels and other adventures. Ashiza, you keep your feathers clean.
I need to check in with Atsura. Mind if we take a detour to the Brass Citadel? Something like that. Atsura probably wants to make sure I'm not wasting too many resources on his little errand. Nothing to worry about. You probably have some questions about what we've been doing. We found Harama in quite a state, didn't we? It's no wonder you'd be curious about what's going on. Harama is a sociable type of guy. Getting to know people is as easy to him as breathing is to you or me. Atsura set him loose so he can get to know as many people as possible. That's one way you could put it. He's keeping an eye on Tikawara. Who comes and goes, what sorts of things they discuss. Atsura is committed to a more peaceful Deadfire. But he's just one man. He needs good people to shoulder the burden with him. Maybe. Probably. Let's just say we're not the first people to deliver Harama a missive that looked like one thing and read like another. Truthfully, I don't know. They looked like ordinary documents to me, but I'm sure that's how Atsura wanted it. Atsura has a new code for every hour of the day. He probably has cipher keys tattooed all over his body. Only Atsura knows for sure. Harama might not even have all the facts. I certainly don't. For what it's worth, you're doing a great thing for the Deadfire. You'll see that someday.
Yes, hello. Whatever you need, I can help. Akira, curious. This is a weaver's material, but I say it is everywhere in Tikawara.
What say? You are new to Tikawara? Only the Tamao was slept like a fat tortoise, while the rest of us chew on reeds to fool our bellies. Akira, no one could be less surprised. Tamao had this coming. Guilty or no, being tossed to the waves is what Tamao deserves. I have no tears for him. He complained until the Ranga gave him my finest mats, and then left him out for the sport of beasts. Let the gods sort him. The tribe has challenges enough without Juana eating from each other's plates. You overstep for a stranger, an outsider. I say you should go back to the shore that welcomes you. I see your feet will not let you stay in one place. Akira, it must have come undone from a basket or a mat. These things happen, I see. Tamao? He has a spider's craftiness, but no skill for its art. Besides, I do not stop you from asking. I weave baskets in the afternoon. I will go to the trading post to sell them. Of course, all that I earn goes back to the Ranga first. This is prize share. Akira, we trust in our Ranga to dispense our food, goods, and coin. The Matar Mukumu sees to it. I weave baskets in the afternoon. Of course, all that I earn. Akira, what say?
Yes, hello. What say? But can who speak through a false blowhole? Prove it. Show me the real trick. Do not.
Get a room, you two.
I hope they recall this as nothing but a bad dream. The high tide is stingy with fish, and the low tide even more so.
Ah, welcome to Greetings, friend. Always an honor to receive guests. I would shower you with the fruit of our harvest, but the season is unkind, I say. Pococahara is restless. Even from afar, the storms tear our bounty up by the root and chase fish to calmer shores. Akira, but the land is stubborn, and Nagati sheds her tears to the east. The Valians went to Pococahara for luminous Ardra, but their expedition does not return. As the storms grow wild, Tikawara dies around us. No traveler will land here if they are forced to eat their belts, I say. Here, this was a token passed down from the Rankas, said to come from Pococahara in brighter days. The Muzuma snail, a foul thing, yes? They eat their dead faster than Tangaloa, I say. It is nothing Nikuaru would craft. The ancestors and their hobbies. If you need aid, Himarihi's warriors need only someone to bark commands and they will go.
Okay.
Grief and sorrow are all that emerge from the ruins, never answers. In our old villages, we were raided by pirates, stolen by slavers, and killed by Rawatayan scouts. So I brought them here, where the soil is too poor for Koiki fruit and the water's too shallow for great fish. At least we are in the path of Valian traders as they come and go. This is protection, prosperity, a future. You are new to the islands. I would not expect you to know of these things. Our ancestors told of luminous Ardra, the bones of the Deadfire, breaching through the sands of Pococahara. Gati raises her watery fist in defense of the Ardra. Valian or Huana, it is nothing to her who suffers in the wake of such anger. Maybe that is for what the Valians find it so fascinating. Their captain brushed off my tails like the buzzing of gnats. Akira, we paddle our canoes the long way around Pococahara for a reason, I say. Another people lived among our ancestors and built a temple in the desert. Now there is only death.
Oh.
Now that does tend to follow the Ingwithins.
But the Valians closed their ears to my warning. Speak on, friend. What say?
Okay. When did I get that?
Yes. Hello. Hidden from all the sand crabs and liars, I say.
Akira, that is no work of mine. Though I want to see you lose a finger to the crabs, digging up the rest.
I say I'm beyond finished. For this I'll feed you to Ngati myself. With respect, it is not for you to question how I protect the tribe, and unless you think someone else is to blame. For what do you mean to go?
It's obviously one of these two.
shall be discreet.
Leave it.
Oh, okay. Does that count? Hold on.
Ishi's crap is harder to get out of leather than tar.
Hello.
This is the second time he's gone.
It is not worth dirtying my blade. Try not to sicken Nagati on your way down her more.
Coward. I will take this satisfaction to my next life.
It's a phase. He's just trying to cozy up to you, Firefly.
Well, I was sneaking him some extra seeds. Can you make him target who he poops on? Because I got someone in mind.
That'll be disgusting. It'll be a cool attack.
Amir's winds blow bitter today.
Can't do it.
More Outlanders. Are your masters so desperate that they send you to plunder a starving village? Was it the Rauataians, the Valians, or some new invader? Outlanders conquer us with ink and paper packs as well as blades. But they conquer us all the same. If our Ranga gave me the chance. Ruanu. He collaborates with the bottom feeders who went to Pokokahara for Adra riches. I warned the Valians about Pokokahara, but why listen to the ignorant Huana girl? Pokokahara was not for them. With Nagati's aid, the sea takes and gives in equal measure.
Ooh.
Dark clouds surround Pokokahara, and in my dreams, they swallow us all. We tell these stories not because they happen just so. We tell them for what they mean. Our Rangosphere makes him too trusting. He believes the Valiant traders will protect us if they settle here and mine Pokokahara. So the villagers pour their sweat into the sand, building a trading post on a barren island. And this would make us what, another Neketaka? A den for foreign traders to wallow in bathhouses while the Huana feed on trash. This would be the end of us. You are known as a friend to the Huana.
Oh.
If you did not win our favor to simply profit from us, then prove it now. If you go to Pokokahara, I say the best thing is to destroy it for the tribe.
So much the better if it means one fewer island with a Valiant flag planted on the beach.
Akira, your friend sees the shape of things. When the Adra is gone, the Valians will dig somewhere else, leaving us to point our canoes toward more welcoming shores. I hope so. And we did not speak of this. We worship the same gods as the foreigners, but sometimes with...
Wow, that's a different one.
This is Nagati, the trickster of the seas.
You worship Gon same as I do, at least in Neketaka. But I'll admit I've never called Andra Ngati.
Foreigners know her as Andra. To us, there is no difference. Anaharu was the tribe's priest before me. And he was my father. Before he challenged Ruanu to a trial of waves. But he was cast off. When there is an argument between leaders that cannot be answered, two challengers risk violent currents, beasts from the deep, and waves that would dash them against the rocks. The winner, if there is one, has Nagati's favor. My father knew the traders are as dangerous as pirates and... So, when the expedition came, he begged Ruanu to send them away and move the tribe to another island. Ruanu, he did not listen. And Anaharu was done talking. It means the tribe must forget him. The Ranga divided his possessions among the other Mataru, and now we do not speak of him. Anaharu goes to his next life. But, forgotten, he goes to a different tribe. He is our Ranga. My own great-aunt looked into his soul and declared him such. I must respect him, even as he builds a village for our enemies. Akira, I have, and so did Anna... Anaharu. I must learn to stop saying his name.
Well, that sucks. I guess we gotta figure out what we do with this.